Do you want to know how to build the most popular easy step home of the 16th century? Well, the most common home built was a log cabin. The times of when our country was born were rough, and yet some managed to survive. Even when the wretched lobster backs were trailing on us, this was of course the sinking time that was dreadful to some of us. They had to build their home out of the supplies that were near them, like trees. Today you will learn how to build your very own colonial home. Follow the given steps to build your home sweet home. First, the land where you will build your home needs to be cleared. If there are trees, they would be cut down and used for the building. The colonists build their homes of trees because the nearest source of other colonists the colonists had near them were trees. The second thing you would have to do is cutting down the trees into logs. There were specific trees that I have to use. The tree would have to have a straight trunk. The trees were cut down to make the logs. At the corner of the logs, they would cut a notch. The notch would hold the logs at the corner, supporting them without the notches. Without the notches, they would not be able to hold up the walls of the logs. Colonists often strip down the bark off the log, for it would later on rot. After you have completed the second step, it is now to review the log law. The log law is one that I have come up with. It informs us with logs that have to be stacked one by one. Now, the next step is to form. The next step is to form the notches on the corners of the logs. At the corner of each cut a square indent. Be careful where you mark the notch. The notch has to be lined up so that all logs line up to support each other. Keep in mind that when you are stacking the logs, they should be very long, and the sides and the end have to be left open, but the front and back logs have to look like a triangle on top of the square. Now, after you have finished the last step, take a look how it is going so far. Now that we are down to the wall and basically the whole process, we need to move on to our dogging, or as some might call it, jinking. This means that we will cover the gaps left in between the building. We will fill the gaps using mud or perhaps clay. These are soon to stiffen up and hold in place, so therefore it will support the wall from crashing down. Now we shall move up the level on the roof. The roof needs long logs. The logs need to be covering the entire top of the building. Be sure to place the logs on each open area. Also, make certain that your logs are the same height. Once you have measured them off, cut another notch that is at an angle on it. Now, here's the logs. You can also make your roof going straight across using the same. The logs would still have to be long and lay over the structure. Now you have built your very own colonial home. All your home needs is a little company and a couple of chosen accessories that will suit you well. Well, that is it for today.